Hello? Hello? You guys there? Oh, there you are. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be prepping the motor to get it ready to go back into the car. We're gonna be installing the Type S oil pump. I'm gonna be doing a 50-degree VTC, both the water pump and stuff on. She'll be ready to go back into the car in the next episode. So, without further ado, let's authenticate. Alright, so it's gonna be just me for a little bit, so you guys aren't gonna get the gimbal treatment because Jaden's at school right now. The first thing we're gonna do is we need to pop off this oil pan. I flipped the engine last night so that we don't make a mess when we pull off this this oil pan. We're gonna pull off the oil pan, pull off the side cover. I didn't really think this through. We need to take the valve cover off too. So yeah, that's gonna suck. Screw it. Let's pop up the oil pan first and then we'll go from there. Look at that, guys. Woo. This is pretty darn clean. I really need to get one of those razor blade pusher thingies. I feel like those would be a lifesaver right now. Okay, I think that's enough. So the next task is we need to pull the side cover off. I'm hoping that we don't have to take the valve cover off yet, but we shall see. There you go. Woohoo! We're good. Oh yeah. All right. Next, what we need to do is loosen these, and then this, get the tension off of it. Crisp. Okay, next you gotta take this, and this off. I think these are 12s and these are 14s. Okay, next we need to take these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Jesus. I don't know what the heck that torque rating was. We need to save these. Going to use a rubber mallet. Kind of crack it a little bit. I think I can stick it down here and pry it up. There you go. There you go, guys. We're gonna junk this, but before we do that, I'm gonna save all these bolts. All right, guys, I'm back. Look at that, dude. This is what I was able to salvage from that oil pump. Look at how minty these are. Fresh. I see a lot of guys that do this mod, they just chunk the whole pump away. But look at that. Now we got fresh OEM bolts. By the way, if that doesn't geek you out, you're not a real Honda fan. Okay, now what we need to do is take these off also, because we're going to have to replace them with the K21. Dude, I just dropped it in there. Fudge. Woo, look at that. Got it. Alright, now I'm just gonna clean this up so it's not as messy. Okay, so our next order of business is to test fit the K20 oil pump. By the way, I'm gonna show you guys what all you need for this modification. So I got this as a kit from AFHK Honda. Kit consists of the Honda bond, chain, the guide, bolt, the baffle. Yeah. All OEM Honda. I think it's a smart idea to flip this motor. That way we can lock up the cam gear. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do the oil pump first. That way we don't have to keep flipping it back and forth. Here is the OEM Type S oil pump. We are going to have to trim this. As you can see, it lines up, the dowel pins line up. This is in the way. We are going to have to chop it. So I'm gonna line this up, mark it, and then chop it. Okay, so I put these 2 bolts in there so it lines up and it's easier for us to see. So I'm gonna go put this on the vise. I'll take you guys with me. I got it mounted on a vise, obviously. I taped up all the spots that could get inside, and then I also plugged this because we don't want to get any metal shards or anything in there. So I think the easiest way to do this is I'm gonna cut this and then cut this, cut like slots in there, and then we can just break it off, clean it up with a Dremel later. Let's get it. I need to find my safety goggles though. All right, you know what? We're just gonna send it. Here you go. Now you can use this. Okay, got it all trimmed out. I smoothed it and everything too, so good. Now we have to check to see if it clears. I think we're gonna have to grind this one. We're gonna have to grind it flat a little bit. Yep, confirmed. We have to grind this a little bit. All right, done. Notched it out. Confirmed, tested, and fitted. Before I put this on though, we're gonna need to put the engine to top dead center. That way I can take the chain off. I got motor at TDC already. I lied. No, I didn't. Now it's at TDC. Okay, so now we want to take off the tensioner first. Yep, and we want to replace this too, because no bueno! You never want to reuse those, or so I'm told. But I'm gonna just leave that here for now. So we're gonna take this chain off. Now we can finally put water pump on. I mean oil pump. So what we need to do first is pull this little plug out right here and then plug it with a 12mm bolt, because this is just an O-ring piece. It's basically a plug that has an O-ring, and the K24 oil pump, it sits right on top of this, so it adds pressure on here. Your motor builds engine pressure. But because we're doing the K20, as you can see, that's exposed. So when our engine is under load, it's gonna build up oil pressure and it's gonna shoot this piece straight out. So we need to pull this out first and then plug it. The trick is to shove a piece of copper wire in there. So basically what we're doing is we're wedging this in there. Smack it down. That's not gonna work. Next thing we can try is put a screw in there. So I got it out, guys. I just kept twisting and pushing and I got it off. So yeah, there you go. This little goofy guy right there. So now we need to put a 12mm bolt in there with Honda Bond. Just put a bead of Honda Bond right here. As long as the Honda Bond squishes out, we'll be good. Here you go, guys. Then we torque it to 16 foot-pounds and we'll be golden. Clean this up. Now we'll have oil pressure. Woohoo! Goes in like so, and we'll be reusing the old hardware. Which are these? Minty fresh. Look at that. Look how clean they are, dude. I'm gonna torque these to 16 foot-pounds also. All right, we just need to tighten it by hand. We should be good. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, time for the oil pump. So what we want to do is put the chain on here first, and then on here, and then kind of snake it in. Oops, I put it on the wrong way. All right, there we go. There we go. We're Gucci. So there's 3 bolts. This one here. This one here. The third one goes here. So these 2 get torqued to 16 pounds, the number 12, and this one gets torqued to 8 foot-pounds. Is all set. Alright guys, so this is spring loaded. It's got like this little leaf spring right here. Make sure you add some pressure. These don't need to be torqued, they just need to be hand tight. They need to be feel tight. All good. Now we need to add the K20 tensioner, because you can see the difference between the K24 one. It's longer. So yeah. And these are mini Ugga-Duggas. Okay. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is put the oil pan back on. We're not gonna seal it up yet, but put it back on. That way we can flip the motor and then take off the valve cover and then do the cams. Alright, you're just gonna put like 3 bolts on there. Dude, Jaden looks so depressed taking off these valve covers.
What?
I don't know, look, you should watch your face, bro. Okay guys, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna swap out this cam gear for a 50-degree VTC cam gear. Basically, it makes more mid-range power on the K24. Alright, this is the 50-degree cam gear part number. Alright, here we go, boys. Out with the old. Bam. And in with the new. All set. Now, you torque this to 88 foot-pounds. So, I'm turning this way.
So, I'll hold this way?
Yeah. 88 foot-pound, boys. We're all set. On.
Want to do the other side?
Only doing one side, dude. This is the VTC cam gear. Okay, guys. Yeah, now we got the new timing chain. We need to pull this off. I think that's a 6, Jaden. Oh, my money. Oh, shit. Okay. So, to line up TCT, the new chains, they have these gold ones. The old chains, they were black. So, we need to line the gear, so the dot on the cam gear needs to go right in the middle of these. So there you go. I'm gonna pull these pins out of the rear. So on the timing chain gear, I mean the crank gear, there's a dot. So we have to line that in the middle of this one. Sometimes those, you have to give tension to those gears up top in order to get it to line up. So see, like this one, there you go. I got brand new tensioner also. We have to bolt this in first, and then we can pull this pin.
Thanks. Damn, it works. It's not tight enough though.
Okay guys, so you see this hole right here? After we pull that pin, what we need to do is we need to squeeze this until it lines up. Oh shit. One more click. You see that? Now it lines up to where you can stick the pin back in, but we're not gonna. I had to do 3 clicks. So we're good for this part. Now we can just put the the timing chain cover on, but I'm gonna go to Sam's Club real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, boys, now it's time to do the thang. You know what I mean, man? We do the thang. It's been 15 minutes. Now we can put this on. Finally! Those 2 bolts that have the shoulder that I said we need to save, they don't fit on the skunk cover. We're not using those. Alright, boy, get ready to clean it.
What do you mean?
Alright, chat, here we go.
Did you say,
Valve cover time.
you say chat?
Yeah, I said chat. Pull the coil packs out, dude. Remember the order they go in. If not, your motor's gonna blow up.
What? How can we tell?
Do you smell something burning?
If it blows up, I'll beat Brian O'Connor.
I'm gonna flip it and then let it sit overnight to drain all the oil back up to the head. So when we take this off, it'll be fully dry by the morning, and then I'll put a bead of Honda Bond on there and then we can seal it up. So I'll catch you guys on the next clip, which should be in a couple days when I get the manifold in, and then we'll finish putting the motor together. It's the next day, guys. So I flipped the motor over already. Now we're gonna install the water pump housing. I already put the Honda Bond on there, and it's been like 10 minutes already, so it should be good enough. Now we can tighten it. Just like that, ladies and gents. Remember, guys, if you get Honda Bond everywhere, brake cleaner is your best friend. Oh yeah. Clean it up, get that crisp seal. You know what I'm saying? Look at how fresh that is. Oh yeah, I cut the tip off this check valve, and then I welded a clamshell fitting on there. Now what I want to do is put the alternator on. So I got a brand new remanufactured OEM Denso alternator. Oh my god, look at that. Dude, Jaden is such a spoiled brat. So I wasn't gonna show you guys this because I was gonna wait until the manifold comes in. Even Jaden hasn't seen this, so bam! Look at that, boy. Look at that, guys. What do you think? Looks crazy, huh? What do you guys think? I'm gonna hit you guys with the B-roll. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy the content on this channel, please, guys, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I can continue to do what I do, you know, because as you can tell, we put in a lot of money and, you know, a lot of quality parts for the builds on this channel. Anyways, I'll leave you guys up with that. Remember, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the engine setup and the manifold, if you guys like it or not. All right, peace out, and remember, authenticity is king.